Sixers Nation, if you didn't think that this team could win a championship, you're wrong. And here's why. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Sixers Breakroom. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both are at Sixers Breakroom. Don't forget to like this video right here. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel now. I did a little bit of digging, looking at this Sixers schedule, particularly after we just came off of the win against the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, I know that was a couple nights ago. I wanted to drop this video yesterday. I had a crazy day with basketball coaching and things like that. But the Sixers were able to rebound against the Pelicans after a pretty tough loss on the road. Like, the Pelicans pretty much handled them in New Orleans, and then we were able to come back and play them at home and get a very good win. And that is a trend with this team. I went and looked at the schedule, and I saw in all of the home games that we've played so far, after losing the first game on the road, or the first game of the two games, whether we were home or on the road, we were able to turn around and win the second game. Early in the year, we played against the Raptors in a home situation. We lost the first game, then we turned around and we won the second game. Against the Atlanta Hawks, we had that loss in Atlanta, that embarrassing loss in Atlanta that had many people saying we should fire Doc Rivers. Then we turned around the next game, played Atlanta, and we were able to get that win. And then the most recent time against the Pelicans, we played in New Orleans, we lost, we turned around, played them again, and we won. So what does this mean? Well, it shows that this team is able to make adjustments. In a playoff series, when you're playing the same team 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row, you have to be able to make adjustments. You have to be able to come off of a loss, do the things you need to do in practice and in the film room, and get a dub. So very clearly, in my opinion, this team has shown the ability to do that. Again, we lose to the Raptors, turn around and beat the Raptors. We lose to the Hawks, we turn around and beat the Hawks. We lose to the Pelicans, we turn around and beat the Pelicans. We have a team that learns from its mistakes. We have a very resilient bunch. It has not been very often that we've played the same team two nights in a row, or two out of 3 nights, and lost both games. In fact, it's only happened one time this year. When we played the Wizards, we lost, or rather, I don't even think we lost both games. I believe in that home we won the first one and lost the second one. But again, the Raptors lose the first, win the second. The Hawks lose the first, win the second. And the Pelicans lose the first, win the second. So in our 4 home games, right, in our four opportunities where we had to show that we can make adjustments, we were successful in 3 out of 4 games. So what does that mean? Well, like I said, come playoff time, you're going to be playing the same team night in and night out. You're going to play the same team back to back, have a night off, then play them again back to back, or whatever the playoff schedule is. And you have to be able to come back from a loss, make the adjustments that you need to make, and win. Doc Rivers has received a lot of crap this year. Some of it fair, a lot of it unfair. But there's one thing that cannot be disputed. When we play a team back-to-back or twice in 3 nights, we clearly make the adjustments that we need to make. Now, maybe some of it we also benefited from the fact that Zion, I believe Zion didn't play like the whole 4th quarter and he was hurting us. But again, even the adjustments we made on him paid dividends. CJ McCollum, he had a good night, but he didn't bang 11 threes, right? Like, we're able to make the adjustments that we need to make. Now, I'm not saying that this team is perfect. It's far from perfect. I'm not even saying that this team should be a championship favorite. What I am telling you is that we should have confidence that come playoff time, when we do suffer a loss, whether it's a tough loss, whether it's a bad loss, what have you, whenever we do suffer a loss, we will be able to bounce back. This team has proved it, not only from the adjustments we make as a coaching staff, but also the players. It'd be very easy for some of these games, some of these nights, for our players to just be like, yo, we just don't have it tonight. But these guys, they just don't quit. They just don't quit. And come playoff time, you got to be tough, you got to be resilient, and you have to be able to make the adjustments based off of the fact that in all of our home situations, with the exception of the 1, but 3 out of our 4 home situations, we were able to bounce back after a loss. That tells me that this team is prepared. This team does have what it takes to make a run deep into the playoffs. We have to continue that trend. Obviously, we're not even at the All-Star break yet. Things can change, but all we can do is talk about what we've seen. All we can do is talk about right now. And right now, this team has shown me that they have what it takes to be able to win in these series type situations where you're playing the same team night in and night out. So that's how I feel about it, man. I feel like this team actually has the ingredients. This team has the DNA to go on a run come playoff time. And that's why or at least that's part of the reason why. But you guys, tell me what you guys think, man. Do you guys think that the fact that we're winning the second game in these home and homes is evidence that we can go make a playoff run? Because I do. Sound off in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And of course, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and really TikTok too, at Sixers Breakroom. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.